Hey y'all. Sorry I'm late. I was listening to my usual pre-show thing, the Dr. Drew After Dark thing, and it went a little longer. Usually it's about an hour, a little over, but this one's like more an hour 15. So I was a little late because I wanted to finish it, but I'm glad y'all are here. I'm glad I'm here. It is Wednesday night, September 21st, 2022. We're on the cusp of the fall equinox. Yeah. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do the OraCola. I'm arcieoracola. I'm a little discombobulated because, hold up. Yeah, wait. Oh no, there's walls showing. We can't have the walls showing. Okay, here we go. Try to get this thing in here. Oh my goodness. Look at all these people. I'm just trying to make sure we got it settled. I think we got it good. How does it sound? Does it sound good? I just released Apollo from his cone of shame because he's been leaking, And I didn't give him his Benadryl yet because I'm trying to not give him too much of the Benadryl because I don't want it to stop working. Because when I give it to him, it seems to calm things down. So, hold up. Speaking of Benadryl. Nope. I think it's psychosomatic because I just got these gloves out. I just kind of grabbed some, and they started showing dust because I can see everything real good in the light here, and I just it made me sneeze. Sorry. Anyway, I just released him from the cone, so hopefully he won't be licking himself to death while I'm doing this. But he looked so sad. He was just so sad. He was just like giving me the look, like, why are you doing this to me, Mom? Why? Okay, so hey, all, I'm arcieoracola. This is the OraCola. Thank you for coming out to hang out with me. It's been an interesting few days because I did fall. I took a tumble on Sunday night and banged myself up real good. I sprained my ankle, the one that I sprained real bad when I was younger. So it's like a re-injury. So I'm like looking back, thinking, should I look at the astrology? What should I do? And then skinned my other knee because, of course, when you go, you got to go down the other way, and it's real horrible. It's terrible. I didn't even take a picture of it because it was so awful. And then I got weird bruises all over me. I tripped over this tree. There's this tree with exposed roots. It's real pretty, but the roots are really exposed and the ground has kind of eroded around it, and it's in an off like off the beaten path spot, but I walk Apollo there fairly frequently, and I just happened to go through the other night. I just stepped wrong. I stepped wrong, and I went down, and I lost my glasses. Like, I had to hobble back to the house with this dog. It's freaking out, and not seeing, and then just find some glasses that I could wear and a flashlight to go back to get my glasses that was somewhere on the ground. Luckily, they wasn't broken. And then hobble back home and get right in the shower because I'm like, Jesus Christ, I won't go to the ER and get no tetanus shot. I'm just going to sandblast this wound on my knee as hard as I can. And hopefully all the tetanus will be wiped out. So, so far, so good. Fingers crossed. But it's a nasty wound. It's horrible. It's painful. I've had to keep my ankle upright and compressed, and I can't really walk. I kind of have to hobble around. That's the other reason I'm late. I'm just kind of hobbling around. So anyway, whatever. I don't need to complain too much, but I just want to let y'all know where I'm at mentally because, yeah, I felt like you needed to know. Anyway, thank y'all so much for hanging out with me tonight on the eve of the fall equinox of 2022 on the OraCola. All right, let's see who's in the chat. I know we got a lot of folks there. Look at y'all. Carol Jean, hello. Lava Jeans, hey. Prince, hey. Patrick, Goog, P&G, TTU spirit. Oh my God, the gang's all here. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, the contacts suck. I have to wear readers. I went and bought some fucking readers. I've accepted it. I'm old. I'm old. Wearing the readers. Okay, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I did have an ordeal. But you know what? It's okay. I'm lucky. I have resources. Like, I'm still unemployed officially, except, for doing side jobs here and there. So I didn't have to worry about my job. Now, I still need to find a job, but this is like, I didn't have to worry about that. And of course, I have enough to take care of myself. I got a good neighbor. It's helping me with walking Apollo. Thank you so much. And yeah, I mean, I'm making it work. So, however it is, that's how it is. And I'm going to have to look at this text because right now it might be that the internet is fucking up. It did that last week. We lost the whole last. Oh, okay. So it's not fucking up the internet. Okay, y'all just tell me. Y'all just tell me if it fucks up. Like, I've turned the notifications on my phone. So if some shit happens, I will know. But yes, last week we had a little hiccup right when I was starting to talk about prisoners who have YouTube channels and my tea about that, because that was one of the tea subjects. The internet just like cut the fuck out. And you know what? The internet's been doing that a lot when I watch people do live streams and they talk about controversial subjects. And I don't know if that's the AI doing it or if it's just a coincidence, but it's awfully interesting that it happens when people talk about things that the man don't want you to know about. So, yes, I was talking about the prisoner YouTube. And I'll just say, since I didn't get to finish the tea, I think I said a couple words about it, whatever. The prisoner YouTube is interesting because it gives you a glimpse into the prison system, and the prison system in our country is corrupt as fuck, and it's a different form of slavery. It is how the man has decided he's going to do slavery now. So I say we because we're a country, but our politicians pass laws, including politicians like Joe Biden, who did the prison thing, where, the bad prison law he passed in the like 80s or 90s. It was not good and it's bad. Anyway, putting low level offenders away, people who deal drugs like marijuana or cocaine or whatever, even if they wasn't violent, putting them away for a long time. And then guess what? They get to work for nothing. I mean, they pay them. They pay them like 20 cents an hour or some bullshit. But those are the people putting your Dell laptops together. Those are the people making license plates. Those are the people doing a lot of the dirty jobs that nobody wants to pay somebody to do, or nobody wants to get paid to do because it's terrible. So yeah, it's another form of slavery, and it's very corrupt, and a lot of especially with the private prisons, there is so much grift going on and so much happening that, okay, as I was saying with my tea last week that y'all didn't get to hear because it cut off, private prison, the prison industrial complex, all that shit, you will get a glimpse into it if you follow some prison YouTubers, because there are quite a few and they have a lot of interesting things to say. So that's the tea on that. Fuck you, man. I got it out anyway. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm good. You know what? My ankle's better. I'm still gimping around, but you know what? It's just what it is. What it is. You just have to deal with it when it happens and fucking deal with it. So, okay. All right. So, now that I got all the old business out of the way, because we didn't get to finish it last time. We are going to get into our show. So what we do here on the OraCola, for any of y'all who are looky-loos or who are watching this later who don't know what the fuck's happening, I'm the OraCola. I'm going to be channeling answers from the universe through various oracles, which are listed in the description box down below. But I will go through them briefly, and then people who want to ask a question in the live chat, all they got to do is put their question, put the oracle in all caps, so I see the oracle, so I know which one to grab, and then the universe will answer. That's how it works here on the OraCola. I'm going to be here for about another hour-ish. I'll go a little extra since I didn't get to do the full show last week, and since I had to redo the tea. So we'll just hang out a little bit past 10 o'clock if y'all are up for it. If not, that's okay. You can log off any old time. You can watch it later. That's the great thing about this. As long as my YouTube channel's up, y'all can rewatch the show as many times as you want. Okay, so the oracles that we have available for the OraCola are the Arcieoracola Tarot deck. This is a simple tarot that I've made myself. It's been my original deck since I did the OraCola on public access many years ago. We have our style/fashion oracle. This is good if you have questions about art or any kind of fashion or style questions. We got our can't talk. We got our crystal oracle. If you want any earth magic, any kind of crystal vibration energy, that is your oracle. If you want some plant medicine, we got our essential oil deck. One of them cards just wanted to come out. There we go. Essential oil deck. What did that card say? What does it want to say? Frankincense. You know, we had this last week. It's probably just the one that got slapped on the bottom of the deck. But since it was anxious to come out, frankincense. Whoever needs to hear that, frankincense. Okay. There's your plant medicine oracle. We also have our complex oracles. We got the Revelation Oracle. This is from the King James Version of the Holy Bible, which is the only version of the Holy Bible that counts, in case you're wondering. It's a randomly chosen verse if you were looking for some apocalyptic advice. And then we have our fun oracle. This is the Portico. Portico is going to give you a dirty picture, and you can use that dirty picture however you like. However you like. So yeah, if you're looking for that. And then we got our more simple oracles. This one is good if you have religious convictions and you're conflicted about consulting a YouTube oracle. This is the hat of self-care. I'm just drawing a simple self-care thing out of this hat. And your Jesus or your God or your Mohammed or whoever is not, your Zenu is not going to be upset with you about just a simple oracle like that. Just putting it out there. I got the oracles for everybody. And then we got our fun oracles. I say fun because I don't want to upset them, because they tend to give you terrible answers if you don't have good energy. We have our newest oracle, the Digital Diviner. This was a gift from a viewer. And yeah, it was going to give you one of these answers. So formulate your question that way. And then along the same lines, we do have Karen, the magic 8-ball. She hates you. She hates your question. But if you dare to ask it to her, she will give you a magic 8-ball answer. So there's that. All right. Now we got into the oracles. Y'all know what to do. Put your question in the chat. Put your oracle in all caps, and I will get to it. Now, before we get started, we always have to do our ritual. If you have your own ritual, now is the time to get going. If you don't have a ritual, it's a good time to take a pee break, smoke break, whatever you got to do. Get more ice in your drink, whatever. Speaking of drinks, I'm going to have a sip. Had to move the stool out of the way so I could get in. Ha. All right. There we go. Okay. So, the first thing that we do at the OraCola is we burn some sacred wood. And I don't care what you think about this practice. It's a ritual that we've been doing for a while. So suck it up. Put it aside if you don't like it. So we're burning the sacred wood. We're getting the universe a nice smelling place to visit because frankly the dog smell is really overpowering these days. He needs a bath. All right, so we're going to burn that sweet sacred wood, and then we're going to ring the bell. Ring the bell for service. Let the universe know that we're ready to accept their guidance this evening. Chase away any negativity with this lovely bright copper bell. And then, of course, we have our pathogen wand. We do have a lot of pathogens out there in this world, and we want to make sure that our space is free of them, whether they be natural or man-made. And yeah, this is what we're going to use, our fake sunshine, just to get rid of the nasties in the environment. Okay. And then we got our abundance spray. Rich bitch wish spray. Let that rain down upon us. Hopefully it's abundance of good things and not abundance of unfortunate things. Like I had an abundance of unfortunate injury this week. And I accept it. The universe sent it to me for a reason, but that's just an example. Be careful what you wish for with abundance. There we go. And then last but not least, we have our newest part of the ritual, our Florida water chakra anointment. We're just going to anoint ourselves down the chakras with this Florida water. That was a gift as well. Okay, so we have done our ritual. Hopefully your ritual is complete as well. And we're going to get into the show. Okay, let's see. I got to scroll up a while. Y'all are chatty Cathy's tonight. Okay. Okay, there we go. Oh, yes. Okay. Got the tea done. There we go. You think the man tripped me? It could be. I mean, I don't know who that tree works for. And it's been there a while, so it's got connections. Okay. Oh, y'all are just having a chit chat about laws. Okay. I'll have to read it later. And by the way, I know that y'all was able to chat after my show went out last week because I guess I had an internet glitch and my feed went crazy and it stopped. But y'all was still able to communicate because the YouTube feed was still on. So I was able to figure that out and kind of get back on it and then tell y'all in the chat what was up. And if you were there, you know. But it did not save any of the chat after my feed went out, which I figured out after I looked at the show later. So if you had any feed chat that was in that last maybe 5-10 minutes, I can't remember how long it was, that was going on where I wasn't on, but y'all was still chatting, it's gone. In the memory hole, done. So hopefully we will not have that issue now. Oh, and while we're talking about the chat, go up to the top of your chat box where it says top chat, because that's usually a default. Go to the live chat. Just click the option for live chat. That way you will get all of the questions that people put in, including the ones that might be censored by the AI, which we know the AI is very sensory. So, okay, scrolling back up here. Okay, we got the tea done. Yeah, we're talking about the laws. Okay, Goog, healing essential oil for the OraCola. Okay, I guess I'll draw one for myself. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Yeah. Healing essential oil. It don't mean I'm going to use it. Depends on if I like how it smells. Or if it's one that's unique and I can't get it. I mean, it's not like I'm going anywhere. Oh, this one just came over the top. What does that say? Tea tree. Yeah, okay. strengthens resilience and confidence. I think that's perfect. So I got tea tree. I own tea tree oil already, which is easy. I use tea tree oil as I think I use that Dr. Bronner soap in my bathroom for my hand soap with the tea tree because I think it makes a difference. I don't know. It don't smell that great, but whatever. It's tea tree. So yeah, I already got this. So I might need to put some tea tree on my wounds. So yeah, thank you, universe. Thank you for suggesting it. Okay. What was the next question? I know I got one online, but I'm going to do through all of these first. Okay, y'all are having an existential thing going on. Crystal, TTU. I need a good crystal for health, physical and mental. Okay, let's do that one. I know our online one is a crystal too, so we'll get to do that one more than once. And if I missed any, please let me know. But I think I just saw them too. All right. Let's get some crystal energy for TTU. TTU, TT me. We're going to have a TT party. I don't know. I just felt called to sing that. I hope you're not offended. Okay. I will not itch my eye. I will not do it. It's calling me to itch it, but I won't do it. Be strong. I'm going to use that tea tree strength and not itch my fucking eye, which is trying to kill me right now. Okay. Back to the crystal. Okay. There we go. Ooh, citrine. Bring in the light. There you go. You need to get you a citrine. Does that say light? Yes, it does. Citrine, so here's the deal. Citrine is kind of like an amethyst, which is kind of like a quartz crystal, which is kind of like any kind of the crystals that grow in that shape. They're just colored by different minerals and things that get dissolved into them. So you can get natural citrine, which is kind of a dullish orange for the most part. It's not going to be super bright. It's kind of like a smoky quartz. Or you can get heat treated citrine, which is just basically amethyst that's been treated with heat to make it look very orange and perfect and whatever. So citrine is your answer. You can find that pretty much anywhere that sells rocks. It's a very popular rock. I would just say if you decide to purchase one, just make sure you resonate with it. Because whether or not it's an artificially heat treated one or a naturally dug up one, it's been through some fucking trauma. So just make sure that y'all vibrate together. And then you don't have to have a ton of it. It's good to have a little tiny piece of it, maybe in your wallet or your pocket or on a necklace or on a bracelet. I don't know how your like jewelry situation is, but even earrings would work. But yeah, it's fine. You can find little tiny pieces of it, and then you can keep it on your person, and it will give you that lovely boost that you're looking for. So citrine. All right. Let's see here. Goog, I just started a new class in school, business writing. Does the Style Oracle have any inspiration for my upcoming assignments? I will not itch. Okay, I will not itch. Okay. Style Oracle. I've rearranged my thing down here since I got this fucking microphone in my face, which I'm still not 100% sure I'm going to keep, but whatever. We're working with it. I had other shit on my mind this week. Sorry. Okay, Style Oracle for Goog in the business writing class. Okay. What's in style for Goog this week for his business writing class? Yeah. Ooh, this is a new one. David Bailey. I don't know who that is, but they're very interesting. Okay. Keep it simple, stupid. Okay, don't do more than you have to. Everyone looks great in black and white. Keep it very simple, black and white arguments. Focus on what you love. I love women and they love fashion. Okay, well, frankly, he doesn't look like he loves women just based on this illustration, but that's just my opinion. He might love them in the ideal sense, and not in the carnal sense, if you will. But yeah, it looks like this is a photographer. And yeah, you should be doing your business approach with a very simple black and white aesthetic, because it doesn't do you no good to go off branching out into weird ideas when the professor just wants to give you a grade. Give them an excuse to give you a good grade. Hit all the points. You don't have to be brilliant. You don't have to write your fucking thesis. Just make it easy for them to give you an A. There's your answer. Good luck. Okay. Oh, you're still working on not getting out of the computer class. I'm sorry. Oh, see, I'm itching. I'm doing it. Y'all see me doing it. Urgh. No. Ugh. Oh no, your bag is out. I'm so sorry. That sucks. I've had my back go out and it took years, literally fucking years for it to get better. And I am so grateful right now that my back is not giving me trouble in addition to the other shit. Now, I do remember when I threw my ankle out when I was much younger, it did lead to some back problems months down the road. And I think that's because of me limping around and the healing and all that. Luckily, I'm a much older person now and I know how to take care of myself better than when I was younger. So, fingers crossed, we won't have no back trouble. But gosh, I know that sucks so hard. I'm sending you healing right now. I'm doing like, okay, so I'm going to do, I don't do the Reiki or the Reiki or however you pronounce it, but I know that whenever they do it on the YouTube, all they do is this. And all I did was just like envision my healing energy traveling through the ether to Carol Jean's back and like wrapping her Carol Jean in the warmth and the healing. And I bet if I did that for an hour and if Carol Jean was sitting there for an hour watching me on the screen, like do that, eventually you convince yourself it's working, right? Because otherwise you're like, why am I wasting all this time? Or maybe it works. I don't know. I don't know. But I ain't no Reiki master, so don't come to me for healing. At least not yet. I ain't got the certification. Oh my goodness. Digital diviner. Will replacing the thermostat in my truck fix the overheating problem? God, I hope so. Because I know parts are hard to come by. So let's turn it on. And then let's select the digital diviner. Ooh, ask again. Okay, let's go ask again. Ready? Never. Oh no, I'm sorry. I still think the digital viner and Karen have struck up a very unfortunate relationship. They have rubbed off on each other because the digital diviner was a lot more positive before the digital diviner and the magic hate ball started to like get it on. So whatever. Sorry. But maybe that was just a joke. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Is it tea time? Y'all are so thirsty. I already gave y'all some tea from last week. But whatever. I'll get to it. Don't forget, I do have another one online that I have to get to. So I'll get to that. All right. Let's find some tea. I had to put the teapot on this side now because I got all this shit here, but whatever. Okay. Tea for y'all because y'all so thirsty. Woo! Survey says, ooh, this one might get me canceled. So, how can I say this? Um, there has been an uptick in unexpected deaths. That is how it's phrased. Unexpected. So, like deaths among people who are young and healthy that are outside the usual causes of death of people who are young and healthy, like, you know, the car accidents and drug overdoses and things that have been, in the system for a while, that they have statistics on, that they kind of know what the average is. Apparently, there has been an uptick in unexplained deaths in people who should not be dying at the age that they're dying. And the question is, what is causing it? Now, people can speculate about it, but there are certain speculations you are not allowed to voice, which I think is a very interesting thing. Because we should be looking into all causes, right? Why should we exclude certain things just because they don't fit with a particular narrative that the man is pushing? Now, I'm treading very lightly here because I understand it's a sensitive subject. But I do think we need to investigate why these things are happening and what could possibly be causing a large number of people who otherwise would not be croaking to fucking croak. Yes. And if you are not aware of this issue, then you should look into it because it's a true thing. It's a real thing. It has been forecasted by certain people for a while. And then it has suddenly the numbers have started to come up and they're looking like, yes, there's a thing. A thing is happening. A thing is happening. You just have to look at insurance actuaries, insurance companies, funeral homes. So you kind of like look on the places where they will notice the uptick far more than anybody who is just going through life like la la la. Unless it directly affects you because you know someone who suddenly passed, then yeah, you would not necessarily know that it's an issue, but it's an issue. It's happening. You should find out why. I will say this. I have known someone who was very young and healthy to suddenly pass. And it was an unexpected passing, and it happened this year. And I don't know what the whole situation was, but it was a very interesting and sudden death. And now, they say, the man says, there's this new thing called sudden adult death syndrome. SADS. Because the man is funny like that. But yeah, that's a new thing that's happening. And this person passed away from the SADS. Not because they was depressed, but because they had the SADS. So we should find out why this is an issue, just like we should find out why there are other things happening in our world right now. But yeah, that is what I have to say about that. I hope that my coded language was not too obscure for you to figure out what I was saying. But if so, you can always send me a private email and I'll be happy to regale you with all of my theories about it. So, anyway, there's your tea. Okay, there we go. I did some tea for y'all. There we go. Tainted fentanyl. Yeah, that too. That too. There's a lot of fentanyl coming across the border these days. So they say. I don't know. It could be made in house. We don't make enough in America anymore. I'm kind of disappointed we have to import our fentanyl. Why can't we make our fucking fentanyl here? Like, if we're going to be a truly autonomous world superpower like we think we are, then we should be making our fucking fentanyl in house. And we should not be importing it from cheaply across the border because frankly, you don't understand where that fentanyl was made. It could be made in the worst conditions. At least here in this country, we supposedly have federal oversight for things like fentanyl. So, like, the FDA would have to like inspect that fentanyl factory, and we would know at least the fentanyl was coming from it was clean. So, like, I'm just disappointed that we have not figured that shit out. Sorry, y'all. Oh yeah, no, it's terrible. It's terrible. But if we're gonna have terrible shit in our country, we should make it ourselves. Why should we be farming out all of our fentanyl to other countries? We should be the ones on top. We should be making the best goddamn fentanyl in the whole goddamn world. Like, it should be so toxic that if you look at it from across the room without a special pair of glasses, boom, you're fucking dead. That's how good our fentanyl should be. But you know what? We pussed out. We farm that shit out to Mexico or wherever the goddamn places it is. I don't know. I don't know where they make that shit. But you know what? I think we can make it better. And I think we're failing our country if we don't. Oh my God. Okay. Sorry. I had to go on a rant. Just had to. Whew. Anyway, so we do have a question online from Megatex. I'm going to get to it here real quick. Okay. No, no, that's not what I wanted to see. No, bring that up. Okay. Sorry. My phone is getting old. I think I need to replace it, but I'm just clinging. It's been making weird visual things when I try to, like, I can't do a picture in Google no more. It just won't let me. So I feel like it's at the end of its life. It's 4 years old, but you know what? Fuck it. It should not have to be that at 4 years a smartphone dies, but whatever. It's a different conversation. So Megatex had a question. What's my autumn surprise? Crystal deck. Okay, Megatex. I will get you your crystal card for your autumn surprise. I hope it is not as unpleasant as my autumn surprise has been so far. Of course, it happened before autumn because autumn is officially happening tomorrow. But you know what? Whatever. There's like, time is weird. So, you got a few days before and after, the energy, whatever. Whatever. Okay. Crystal for Megatex. Autumn surprise. Autumn surprise. It sounds like a porno from the 80s, don't it? Autumn surprise. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh, epidote. Go. What does that say? I can't even tell. Go deeper. I think it says go deeper. Hold on. I don't know where did my readers go? Oh, they're right here. They're right in front of my face. They're just not like out of the case. I made a rhyme. Whew. Okay, what does that say? Epidote, go deeper. I was right. You know how when you go to the eye doctor and you try to cheat and you're like, I think I know what that is. I'm going to cheat on that line. I just did that. Okay. So, yeah, go deeper. Your autumn surprise is that you need to get deeper into something. So, figure out where you need to dig and start fucking digging, because your autumn surprise is going to be something that's been buried. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes. Okay, 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 okay. Oh, see, I was itching again. I was doing it. Y'all make me stop. I don't want to do it. It's gonna start another cycle of peeling and all that. Okay. Okay, somebody had a question. Let's see. Digital diviner, should I get a smartphone or keep holding out with my flip phone? Wait, Patrick had a digital diviner. I thought it did that one. Oh yeah, it did. Oh yeah. No. Where is Patrick's? Oh goddamn. There it is. We're replacing. Oh yeah, I already did that. Already did that one. Okay, so we're back to the Goog one. Should I get a smartphone or keep holding out with my flip phone? I would hang on to that bitch as long as you could because honestly, once you get on this smartphone train, it is not worth it. But here you go. Definitely. Definitely. You should get a smartphone and not hang on to your flip phone. I mean, here's the thing. Eventually, they're going to stop supporting the flip phones. I don't care what they say about people moving to dumb phones, whatever. That is just some bullshit. They are not going to be supporting that shit. I know because I had to change phone providers because my fucking 4-year-old phone model was not going to be supported by my carrier, AT&T, my ex carrier. They weren't going to support it past a certain date. In fact, that's why they sent me that free phone that I bitched about a whole lot last year. And it was an inferior phone, by the way, but they wanted to keep my business and they thought I was stupid and I would fall for it. Well, fucking no. I just switched carriers. So now I'm with Mint, which is fine. It's not, I mean, it's much cheaper and it's working fine for me because I don't use a lot of data. So yeah, I had to switch because they didn't support my phone. Now, if I have a smartphone and it is just like a less popular model, and they stopped supporting that shit before it was 5 years old, you know that that flip phone is not going to be supported much longer. So you're going to have to bite the fucking bullet and find some kind of smartphone that you can deal with. Now, there might be ways to avoid a lot of the bloatware and the apps and things that people put on there to like spy on you. Hey, Bubba, you haven't been licking yourself, have you? You look guilty. He just had a drink, by the way, in case you couldn't hear. Anyway, you might need to do some research about the kind of smartphone, but it seems like if you need a phone moving forward, you're going to have to get a smartphone. I'm sorry. That's just how it is. Okay. Okay. You meant Tara. Well, too late. I did Digital Diviner. Okay. I love Zenny. I love Zenny too. I've ordered quite a few glasses from them. I've always been satisfied. Except one time, I got some sunglasses this last time, and they stopped doing full like shade. Like you could get various degrees of shading, but it was all like uniform. They stopped doing that. Now they're just doing a graduated shading on the glasses. At least they was the last time I ordered. So I ordered them and I fucking hate them. I don't like them. In fact, I wear my old ones, my old sunglasses that have like a 50% shade on them, which is not the same prescription, but whatever. When I just need the sunglasses, it's not a big deal. But yeah, I do love Zenny. They should sponsor my show. Okay. Are you allergic to your eye makeup or lash glue? Probably I'm allergic to something, but it's only on this eye, not this eye, which means this is the eczema outbreak that I've been dealing with pretty much all year. And it flares up and then it'll get better and then it flares up again and it gets better. And it's been better for the last few days. I think because my body has been worried about this other shit. But now that it's starting to get, you know, better and used to the hobbling, it's like, oh yeah, we forgot we was working on this shit. And so it's just today started to itch again. Now, I have not ruled out some kind of dietary thing, and I think I need to probably try an elimination diet just to like get to the bottom of it. But the other eye is fine. So you'd think if I was allergic to the makeup, both eyes would be fucked up. But no, that is not the case. So I think it's just the eczema. Okay. Patrick, I had a tarot question for general guidance on getting a better job. Okay, there we go. That's all y'all got to do. If I miss it, y'all just repeat it. Because, whatever. I will have to repeat it. Do 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 do. Na 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 da 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 da. Do 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 do. Alex Jones sells a supplement that's, I ain't fucking ordering nothing from that asshole. And I'm just saying that with love because he's an asshole. You know he is. Okay. Okay. There we go. Oh, no. they all get the same shit from the same factories anyway. That's the thing I learned about doing manufacturing is that all the things you buy from small businesses, for the most part, if they're legit products that are not unsafe that they're making in their garage, they're actually just repackaged products that some lab somewhere is making. And that's fine, whatever. You pay money for it, you slap a label on it, you mark it up, and then boom, there's your product. But probably that's all they're doing is some private labeling for some products you can get on Alibaba at X amount per, and you get to pick out the container and the color and all that. They got this shit worked out. It's easy to order from China. Super easy. Okay. Tarot for Patrick. New job. Ooh, the High Priestess. You need to use your intuition on this. Make sure that you understand that when you go in for that interview, you feel it. You really feel that vibe, and you're not getting any bad vibes from it. Make sure you know what you want when you're getting into that job search too. I mean, it's easy to fool yourself and easy to say, "Oh, I could hang out with this. I could deal with this." But no, you know what's in your core. You know what you need to get by, and you understand intuitively what is going to be your best next step. So follow your gut, and hopefully it will all work out. Okay. Let's see. Y'all are lulling each other. I missed a joke. I like taking risks with garage lotion. Is that garage? What does that mean? I used to order cheap sex toys from Alibaba. You know what? That's the best place to get them too, because they're pennies on the dollar. Compared to what you pay at some novelty shop here in town. You're welcome. Sorry. Blech. I think I need to take a sip. Joke is the cone of shame. Okay. Who else has a question? Does anybody else have a question? No? Okay. We're drinking a Greyhound this evening, which is vodka and grapefruit juice. Yummy. Get your vitamin C, and you also get off. Woo! Good times. All right. I think I'm going to do some more tea while I'm thinking about it. Okay. Oh, the cone of shame for my eye. That's funny. You know what? I would find a stick. That's the thing. Humans are tool makers. A dog don't have opposable thumbs. So you put that cone of shame on them, they cannot lick their parts. But you know what? I would figure that shit out. I'd be going outside finding a stick so I could rub in my eye if I was desperate enough. You'd have to figure out a different kind of cone. Probably have to just knock me out. Okay, here's some. Oh, look at this. This is still kind of pertinent. Queen funeral hoo-ha. Oh. So, in case you weren't aware, the Queen Elizabeth II, Her Majesty the Queen, passed away officially. Now, there has been lots of speculation that she had already passed before she was officially announced to pass. I don't know anything about it, but I do know that on September 8th, they did announce that she had passed. So that meant that for, until Monday or Tuesday, because they're still talking about it, the whole news cycle was circled around this old lady that died in England. And I have to say, I understand that the British royal family is kind of put out there as the head lizards, whatever, they went for it. That's their job. They're the media people. They're not really cut out for it. They're not super attractive, but whatever, for whatever reason, they're the head lizards on the news. But I do think it is a little excessive to go on and on and on for days and days and days and spend millions of dollars for what? pretty sure she's already been buried. Like, if I was the queen, I would have told that, like, I would have been like, okay, wherever I die, take me to this castle, put me in the ground right away. I don't want to have to deal with none of that bullshit. Y'all parade that empty coffin through London because I'm out of here. I've put my 70 years in. I am done. And I think that's what happened, honestly. I think they just buried her at Balmoral. That's why they all had to go up there and like be there. All of the like immediate heirs and shit. Like they had to all go to do the final lizard ritual where they put her in the ground and whatever. And then, oh my God, they had to wake up the next morning and they had like the whole thing outlined that she put them up to, which I think is a final fuck you. Honestly, if you plan a funeral that elaborate and that large that it requires your kids and your heirs to go through all that rigmarole to do your bidding, that is a big old to you in the afterlife. So I'm so sorry they had to go through that shit, but you know what? They got people to wipe their ass, so I ain't that sorry about it. Anyway, the queen died, and who knows what's going to happen with the royal family? I mean, goddamn, Prince Charles, he's not a saint, and I ain't talking about his whole like thing with his Diana because that was all bullshit. But like the whole thing with him, being maybe a pedophile like his brother. I didn't say it, but I just like heard it on the internet. Yeah. So all of that shit is a little bit in my face. I'm like, okay, I would give you maybe 3 days, 4 days to do this. Y'all could get this shit done earlier, but no, they dragged it out for weeks. And in the meantime, I don't know why someone did not do some kind of terrorist attack on all those people at Westminster Abbey. All of the world leaders were there at the same time. Like, if someone was going to do a terrorist attack, like if terrorism was a thing, if terrorism was the thing that the man is telling us is a thing, that is your perfect opportunity. Why did nobody go and do the thing while they was all there? You would have had like bonus points forever if you could have knocked out like half the world's leaders in a second, plus brought down some kind of Westminster Abbey calamity. Like if the Queen's coffin like busted open and she wasn't there, can you imagine the scandal? Imagine the scandal. But no, we got this choreographed crap where all the grandkids had to like walk down the stairs one at a time. Like, they had to rehearse that shit. Where did they rehearse that shit? They had to rehearse that shit either in the years leading up to it, or they had to all gather at fucking Buckingham Palace like 2 hours before and practice going down the stairs one at a time so it would be all in like order for the goddamn cameras. And here's the other thing. They had cameras fucking everywhere. They had cameras like that like zoomed in like Hollywood shit. Like that was crazy. Why? Why? For some old lady who owns a lot of shit, who just like honestly should have just died in peace. But no, we had to go through all this shit as a world. It was not allowed for you to not notice this. You would have to live in a hole somewhere in the middle of you would have to be Ted Kaczynski in it if you did not know that the queen had died, because they was going to let you know. The man wanted you to know. And probably the man wanted you to know because he had some ritual that he wanted to put on you, some kind of spell that he wanted to drop on your ass with all that shit. So whatever. The Queen's funeral hoo-ha is not to my liking. I saw some of it. I saw enough of it. And you know what? Thumbs down from arcieoracola. I said it. All right. Ooh, it looks like we got a pornicle. Ooh, and a tarot. Nice. I love it. Okay, we'll get to those. Okay, tarot for P&G. My birthday is coming up. What does the year hold for me? Ooh, happy birthday, P&G. I hope this year is the best one yet, especially now that the Lizard Queen has died. Who do y'all think her next like the next host being will be. If the lizard being that has to infest the royal family has to find a new host, do you think it will be Charles? Do you think it will be one of the younger royals? I don't know. They was trotting the kids out. Maybe they're offering them up. Who knows? Okay. Tarot for PNG. Solar return. What's up with that? What's the next year going to bring? This one. Ooh, the Fool. You get to go on a new adventure. This is a good one. So, yeah, this is a time for you to embark on a new quest. So, don't be afraid. Find out what you're looking for in your life. Say, okay, I think I want to head in this direction. Plot a course and then go for it. You don't need to pack a lot of shit. Just hit the road with a lot of faith and a lot of confidence that you're going to make it work. You know, you've made it through the life thus far, so it's time for you to find another adventure. And I think you will be able to find it because you are a seeker. So there you go. Good luck. Good luck. Perfect card for a new year. Perfect card for a solar return. Portico, I found myself in, oh God, what did it say? Art debt. I owe a bunch of people art projects. Ooh. How should I deal with this? Okay. Well, that sounds like a terrible debt to be in because art projects are difficult. They're hard to tease out of you. Definitely. But let's find out. We got to do our random number generator here. So let me find that on this old smartphone. If you want my smartphone, you can have it. I don't know how much longer it's going to work, but it's got 4G. Random number generator. Okay. See, it's being slow. Okay, there is 755 pages in the Pornicle. We're going to generate a number. 681. Okay, page 681 in the Pornicle. I'm going to have to put on my readers for this one because I'm old and blind. My apologies. Okay, 681. Oh my God, we turned almost to it. We got to 682. 681. Okay, you should just give them some quick and dirty. You don't have to do too much. You know, art is in the eye of the beholder. So just draw something up real fast. Take a picture of some flower. Sign it. Put a weird background on it. I don't know. Do something simple because honestly, you don't have time for nothing else. Like you just need to pump it and dump it. So pump it and dump it with your art favor projects and move on to better shit. Okay, there you go. I hope that was nice. I didn't mean to be nasty about it, but yeah, that was what come up, so whatever. Ooh, you had a self-care. Oh my goodness, I'm going to have to look up for it. Hold on. Tarot. Okay, well, I didn't see it, so whatever. I'll just draw one for you. Okay. Had a self-care for lava jeans. Okay. Woo, take a walk. It's a good one. Something that I'm not able to do right now. I'm not trying to throw the disability card down. I'm just saying I'm a little bit hobbled these days. But if you're able to take a walk, you should definitely take a walk and marvel in the fact that you're able to walk. Because let me tell you, when you cannot walk normally, it is definitely a blow to your self-esteem. And it makes you feel like you're less than a person. You are not able to do things that most people can do because you are not able to walk. And I don't know. I just think if you're able to take a walk, you should relish the opportunity. And I'm going to use this time for me not being able to take a walk to relish the fact that when I'm healed up, I can take a walk. Yes. A lot of things you can do on a walk. You can admire nature, you can walk your dog, you can like talk on the phone. Hopefully you don't, because usually I think it's best to like look around. You can say hi to your neighbors. You can like admire the shitty architecture in your neighborhood. You can go get a drink. You can like get something to eat. Like there's lots of things you can do when you take a walk. So take a walk, see where it leads you. Okay. Oh man. Okay. Rock walk. Yes. I miss taking my rock walks. You know, it's funny when I'm hobbling, kind of like, just kind of like barely able to move. Poor Apollo is like, what is wrong with you? Lately, you've just been so boring. We stop and look at rocks, and then now you're just like walking like a rock. I'm like, I don't get it. And I'm like, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm injured. I'm fucking injured. Why can't you work with me, asshole? Work with me. Jesus. Okay. All right. Well, you know what? It is at the end of the show, and I know that y'all have things to do and y'all are tired. So I'm going to wrap this shit up. I do appreciate everybody hanging out with me this evening. I do love y'all. If you would like to send me any of your love through Venmo or PayPal, you may do so at arcieocola, ARCIECOLA, on either platform. Always appreciated. And if you need to leave, then love you, but I will do these scratch off tickets, which I've had for a while, as my final closing for this evening on the eve of the fall equinox here in the northern hemisphere. So we got the same card, the same scratch off ticket. We're gonna scratch off a simple one. It doesn't require us to do math or nothing. We just have to match numbers. Well, shit. It's being difficult. So I'm going to scratch it on here. Okay, here we go. Here you go. Got a hair in my mouth. Okay. Okay. So here's the deal. I'm going to scratch off the first one, even though I can't see it. I'm going to scratch it off. And then I'll scratch off the second one. Sorry if this is scraping the camera. I know this is not ideal. Oh my God. I'm using my silver too. I should not be using my 90% silver Franklin half dollar from 1950, but it was the closest coin I had. Okay, so I've scratched off enough to see if I did any good. Okay, so this ticket here, winning number is 22. Oh shit, I didn't scratch off enough apparently. Hold on. Hold up. Hold up. And it looks like I got 23, 21, 10, 7, and 25. So no winner here. Womp, womp, womp. Okay. And so this one was number 19. And I can't even see that shit. But it doesn't look like they're winners. But we'll just check it out here. Hold on. So we got the number 19 and then 2211. Can't tell what that is. 1, 27, and 18. Womp womp. No winners. Okay, well, there you go. I've been hanging on to them for weeks for nothing. It's how it goes in life. Sometimes you hang on to shit that ain't worth shit. Okay, y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this evening. I love y'all so much. If you enjoyed this show and you were a looky-loo or you're watching it later, please like and subscribe to my channel arcieocola. I will do this every week until I guess can't do them no more. And then occasionally I put out other fun things. So if you love it, share it with your friends, subscribe and like, and I will see y'all next time. Y'all have a good fall, y'all, and I will see y'all next week. Bye.